fingers. Hi guys, and welcome to La Lucha Israel podcast. I'm your host, Angel.
And I'm Edith. And
I almost said I'm Edith.
Oh, you should have, and I would have been.
And then you would have been like...
I would have rocked with you. I was like, I'm Angel. Bro, tengo el In-N-Out aquí. Es que apenas acabamos de comer In-N-Out, guys. She was a bomb. Thanks to Val for bringing it. Very much appreciated.
Yeah. You're trying to...
But now I'm hella full.
Tell us, Edith, what is your In-N-Out order?
Oh, first of all, I want to give a big props to Valentin for remembering my In-N-Out order when I only told him once. And he remembered. Or did you remember and you told him?
No, Val remembered.
Damn, bro.
That's the thing about Val. Literally he knows my order from every... he'd just be like, hey, do you want whatever? And I'll be like, yeah, and he already knows what the fuck I want from each place.
So he just tells you, like, what do you want to eat, and then he just knows what your order and everything like that?
He knows my order from every place.
Man, you gotta learn from him. Anyways, so Ángel ni me preguntó. She just said, oh, you want in? And I was like, yeah, but she didn't ask me, you good?
Yeah.
She didn't ask me what I wanted. I was like, oh shit, okay. I'm just rolling with it. And I come, and it was my exact order. Guys, I get a number 2, animal style burger, animal style fries, add chopped chili peppers to both. That's like my order.
And your drink?
Shit. And Dr. Pepper. Fucking Dr. Pepper.
Mine is very simple. Mine is the double, no tomato, with grilled onions, regular fries, and a pink lemonade.
I should get no tomato because I don't really like tomato.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of... I don't like... And they be giving you like a fat slice of fucking tomato.
Yes. I don't know what time I ordered. I swear to you, they gave me half of the fucking tomato, bro. I was like, nah, bitch. And the thing about it is, like, the fatter the fucking slice, the more juice it carries, and the soggier the burger it makes.
Yes. Like, and I don't know. I'm not a fan of tomato like that.
Do you like ketchup?
I do. It's so weird, right? I like ketchup, but I won't eat the tomato. So I always order without tomato.
I should do that. I should start doing that because I don't really like tomato.
Yeah, and they be giving the fattest fucking slice, and it's very wet.
Yes, bro. De por sí, your burger's kind of already wet because of the fucking spread.
Yeah.
And then le ponen ese pinche tomate que parece que tiene un galón de agua adentro, bro. I ando like squirting everywhere, bro.
Yeah, no, I always order without the tomato.
And I like pickles, so the pickles are a bomb too.
The pickles?
Yeah, when you order it animal style, your burger, they put pickles in it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I don't like pickles.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
It gives it a good flavor.
I mean, I've eaten like animal style french fries.
Yeah.
But I don't think you actually taste the... I don't taste the pickle like pickly. It's not pickly.
No, but like in the burger itself, they ponen actual pickles.
No, they don't.
Yeah, in like the animal style burger.
Oh, okay.
Animal style burger.
Okay, because I was about to say, I don't.
You're like, bitch, no, I don't.
I would have been taking that shit
out. No. In the actual burger, when you order it animal style, they actually put pickles in it.
Oh,
like actual pickles. Gotcha. Not just a spread that has pickles. Spread. I think the spread has pickles, right?
It's like very finely chopped.
Oh, okay.
But it's not pickly. Like, it doesn't taste vinegar. You know, like... Have you had pickles and it's very vinegary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
So you don't like pickles and hot Cheetos?
No.
That shit's bomb as fuck. Ooh. Me estoy saboreando ahorita.
You know how like back in school?
Yeah.
When they would sell like the whole pickle?
Yeah.
My sister used to stick the hot Cheetos into it. Y así se lo comía.
Yeah, fucking bomb. I didn't like pickles before. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a big pickle hater up until like my taste buds changed in my midlife crisis. And now I like.
And
pickles.
now you like pickles?
Yeah, it comes with age, I guess.
Maybe I'll get there someday. Maybe one day I'll like coffee too.
I know. We're praying because like that way we could go on cute coffee dates.
I can go. I just order like a hot chocolate or something. And then make it look like it's coffee.
You could sit over there. Over there. I'm just kidding. But question: Have you had you haven't had a Whataburger, right?
No, Whataburger.
Oh, okay, because you know how there's a big like thing where like people from whatever place, usually like Texas, like I think carries Whataburger, the Midwest. I don't fucking know. Say that Whataburger is better than In-N-Out. I don't think so. And if you're watching this and you're from Texas or wherever they have Whataburger,
Texas.
In-N-Out is superior, and you cannot change my fucking mind.
And you've had Whataburger from Texas.
Yes, from Texas. From the Texas.
From the Texas.
From the Texas. Yes, I've had, and don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's not In-N-Out.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
Is that your favorite burger spot?
I think it's my favorite go-to burger,
Okay.
Pero mis favoritas hamburguesas, I'm more of I really like a homier style kind of like hamburguesa. Okay. I like that. They're back in California, where I used to live. I used to live around the Norwalk area. If anybody knows, I used to go to Douglas, and I still go whenever I go with my family. And I just get the burger there, and it just hits different, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so big, and it's so it's made with love.
A ver cuándo me compras.
A ver cuándo te llevo ahí, ¿verdad? But yeah, it's one of my favorite spots right there.
Yeah.
That, and then back in Mexico, I just love burgers from over there too. I don't know why.
Really? Have I had a burger over there? I know, because where we're from, it's hot dogs. Hot dogs is the thing.
That's why I want Angel to fucking take me, but she don't want to take me, bro. Just for the fucking hot dogs. I want that fucking baby. The little baby. Which one I'm talking about? The one que te da un chorrazo after you eat. That one. I want that one.
So, tell me why. Okay, so one of my coworkers, I got her to go to our hot dog spot right here. Yeah. And she fucking loved it. She was like, girl, she's like, I ate 2 of them. Así con todo, con chorizo y todo. And then she's like, girl, I wanted a 3rd one, but my dad didn't let me. And then she was like,
that was to be something my dad would tell me, no,
ya es mucho. And then she was like, but Angel, I would have ate it.
It's because they're good. And keep in mind, I don't know how the fucking hot dogs from straight Sonora taste, you know? I can imagine fucking bomb as fuck, but that place, it's actually really good.
It's I'm telling you, that's the closest I've came to a Sonora hot dog.
From the motherland.
Yeah. Because when I was, one of the times we had gone, I'd asked the lady that was making them, I asked her where they got the buns, because the bun is really what makes it the hot dog from Sonora. Yeah. Because the bun tastes a little different, right?
Yeah, it's different. It's no sé cómo decir, como squishier, but
it's different.
Better.
But when I asked her, she was like, oh, it's because the owner of the hot dog stand, they bring them straight from Obregón, Sonora.
Damn.
So they be bringing, could you imagine them just hauling all these breads? They're they're like the hot dog bun plug.
Hot dog bun plug.
Yeah. Oh my god, it sounded like butt plug.
I know, bro. I fucking did. Bro, I need to go to Sonora. Did you know your fucking baseball team? What is it?
Son los...
You have
No.
You have 2. You actually have 2 baseball teams from Sonora.
No, not los traileros. Los...
No sé, pero uno
something with the train, I think.
Yeah. Well, those are ones, but there's ones that have a hot dog as their logo.
No, I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen it? No. I have to show you the shirt. Because I think I have it in my photos too, because I was like, oh, I gotta show this to fucking Angel.
No, I haven't seen it. I just know that the one that my family has talked about is the one with the train on it, I think. Because they also said, that's what basically most of the jobs are over there.
Los Yaquis de Sonora. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, I have. Pero que no es un indio?
Well, it has a hot dog on there.
That's interesting as fuck. Because Los Yaquis es el indio.
Oh.
It's the little Indian boy.
Pues a lo mejor this is a special edition or something.
I don't
But
know.
le tienen el little
That's interesting
hot dog.
as fuck though with the hot dog. That's hella funny.
And I forgot to send it to you because I was like, I gotta show her this. I'm like, y'all really love your hot dogs. Huh?
I'm telling you gotta try one. They're so good. Man, our friends right now are like, damn, y'all fat asses.
Can y'all been talking about food for the last fucking 10 minutes. Come on, girls.
And we're over here heavy.
No, I don't know how you stand us.
So anyways, we just came back from Cali, guys, on Sunday. And why are you laughing?
Because I just keep on remembering about.
I wanted to tell
so unimpressed.
The concert story.
Oh my god, guys.
Okay, so I have to tell you guys. So you know how last episode we were like, yeah, you guys, we just came back from the concert. It was a great time. Okay, I'm not gonna say it was a lame time. It was I think overall it was a great time. But a part of me was like, damn, Edith is not gonna want to go out with me anymore to fucking shit like that I tell her about. Because
at some point, literally me and Val looked at each other. We're like, we're gonna get killed.
Yeah, you guys. And then of course, like in like straight angel fashion, like shit had to be awkward and weird and fucking like we thought we were gonna die. Because of course, with anything that I fucking do in life, shit always has to be weird and creepy and crazy.
Creepy. Emphasis on the fucking creepy, bro.
Hey, but this was a straight angel experience, was it not?
Bro, I didn't even know if there was a concert. I thought they were just gonna fucking.
So tell me why, guys. We like we're in Cali and we're like, damn, let's drive by where cause okay, when I shout out to Louis the singer though. Shout out to Louis the singer, but I just have a few notes. I think when you tell people that you're going to be performing somewhere, like, give them the actual location of the venue.
Yes.
And not a parking lot. Not a vacant lot.
Yeah.
Because tell me why we got there. We're like, oh, let's go drive by. Because when I bought the tickets, it didn't even say, like, the name of the venue, okay? And that should have been red flag number fucking 1, okay?
I know. Val was like, are you sure y'all didn't get scammed?
Yeah, Val thought we got scammed, but it was literally, I clicked on his page and that his link took me there. So I was like, it has to be legit. And then, so we get to Cali and we're like, let's drive by because the address that was on the website was a parking lot. When we looked it up, we're like, it's a parking lot. But then I was like doing like research and I guess that lot, like they, like, I don't know if it's like on Sundays, they do like a, kind of like swap. What would you call that?
Like a farmer's market?
Yeah, kind of like a farmer's market because they had like the food trucks and like little shops or whatever. So I was like, oh, maybe that's what they're going to do. And they're going to have like a setup and the stage and then he's going to perform, right? So we get there, Saturday morning and we're driving by and it's literally a vacant lot.
Like, guys, no les miento, it had ingrown grass everywhere.
It looked like that parking lot had not been kept up. Like the maintenance,
it looked abandoned.
It looked abandoned. Like it was like a creepy abandoned fucking parking lot. And I was like, oh my god, like they would have been setting up by now. Like we're over here, and then we like the whole time we just start fucking joking around, but low key we're kind of nervous because we're like, is he gonna like? At one point we literally thought that this man was gonna have like what
he was a sacar su bocinito del zombie, bro.
You know la bocina for zombie with the wheels and it has like the lights. We thought that he was gonna pull one of those out. He was gonna perform on the back of a fucking like the bed truck or something. And so we're over here like kind of nervous and we're like, all right, you know what? Trust the process. Whatever.
Literally, trust the process hard.
Trust the process because we're kind of getting nervous because it was an abandoned parking lot. So,
and keep in mind, guys, like cuando habíamos llegado, like we were already off to like a weird ass morning because you know how I found the breakfast place.
Oh yeah,
that was supposed to be 4.7 stars, and that shit was like maybe
it was like
2
the
or
height
3.
Of, so if any of our friends from San Bernardino,
not talking shit about San Bern, but you guys, y'all cool.
Y'all cool. Cause like this was like one of the highest like rated restaurant breakfast spots.
Yeah, breakfast spots.
And we were kind of like, and it looked like one of those like mom and pop shops.
And
like,
I love that.
I love that because those usually hit, right? Mm-hmm. Like those spots are usually like the best spots. And we we're like, I'm having high expectations. Like a 4.7 star that's expectation.
Keep in mind, that's out of like almost like 2,000 reviews, guys. That's fucking.
Was it 2,000?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 12. I don't remember.
No, not 12, girl. Not 12,000. No, 2,000.
2,000?
Like, yeah.
Okay. So, I had high expectations. And then I was kind of like, I don't know, but this place ain't it. Like...
Yeah, guys. The service was great.
The service was great.
But the food was pretty mid, unfortunately.
A little lower than mid.
Yeah, a little lower than mid. So, we're already starting off at a weird Because this is the first time that we actually go to Sanborn.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that we actually stay there. And,
well, me and Val had stayed there before, but...
And actually adventure...
Into, like, a mom and pop shop. Yeah, no. We'd gone to, like... When we stayed, we went to, like, a franchise restaurant, you know?
Yeah. So, it was interesting. So, that's how our morning started.
Yeah, and then we go to this fucking parking lot. We're driving by the venue.
First of all, we're, like, going down the street, and all the, like, buildings are abandoned and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, ay, Uncle.
You and Val were... I was like, dude, a part of me, like, the that night was kind of like, damn, they're never going to want to go out with me again. Because, like, what kind of shit did I bring them to? But we got ready.
It was an experience.
You know, we had to pregame, you know, we had to like set the mood because we didn't know if we were going to be having like a party in a parking lot. Like,
we were going honestly with that mentality, guys, that we were like a party in the fucking abandoned ass parking lot. Like, and it was probably going to be us and maybe 2 other people and Louis. Yeah,
I thought he was going to like be in the back of a truck, like with his little bocina. Like, and Val was like, how much did you pay for this shit?
Yeah, Val was like, you better have paid not more than $2.50. I'm like, D, well, who's gonna tell him?
So then like comes the event and we fucking go to the parking lot and there's a line of people in the middle of the parking,
but a line to nowhere, guys.
It was like a line because there was cars parked everywhere, right? And
the line literally started in the middle of
the parking lot
to nowhere.
It was like, what are y'all making?
I was like,
the parking lot was like getting full with people,
yeah,
like cars.
We were so confused.
And then there was like the line just started randomly in the middle of the parking lot, but it was like a line to nowhere, okay?
Like no building there,
nothing. It was just like someone started a line.
There was a little ass van on the side.
No, it was like a shuttle bus. It was like and then the guy comes up to us and he goes, all right, it's gonna be $10 for parking. And then we're like, okay. He goes, all right, yeah. And then about 6:45 or something like that, he's like, well, we'll start letting everybody in. He's doing the meet and greet right now. Keep
in mind, all we see is a little ass shuttle bus, bro.
Yes, keep in mind, all we see is a shuttle bus, like I'm talking like 20 people max in this little shuttle bus, okay? 20 people in this little shuttle bus, and we see a shuttle bus off to the side, and a line of people, and we're like, where he gonna let us in? Into the shuttle bus?
We literally sat in the car for a solid 15 minutes before even getting out. We're looking at what the possibilities are. We're like,
yeah. We're like, how's this gonna work? I was like, is he doing the meet and greet in the shuttle? I thought he was doing the meet and greet because we're like looking around to see if like maybe the parking lot connected to a building. No, it did not connect to any fucking building. So I was like, oh, we're gonna go to I was just so confused.
Me too.
I was so confused, but I was like, you know what? Trust the process.
So we get in line.
And yeah, estamos en línea like for a while. It was not no fucking 15 minutes.
No, that shit was long as fuck.
We were there for a hot minute.
Yeah.
And
then he starts saying, what did he start saying?
What?
He said 20 people at a time.
Yeah.
20 and I was like, 20 people at a time where?
He's like, 20 people at a time? And we're like, 20 people at a time to where? Like, what the fuck? And it turns out that we're only letting people in 20 at a time into the one shuttle bus, okay? The one shuttle bus, they're letting in people 20 at a time. And I was just like, to where though? Because they like when with the concert or whatever, they only gave the address to the parking lot. They didn't give an address to like a building. No venue, nothing. So all we have going in our head is like, are they gonna kill us? Like, we're thinking like, is this shuttle bus gonna take us somewhere? And then we're gonna like hello, this is where you guys die. Like,
I was like, all these things were going into my mind. I was like, are we gonna get brainwashed?
Like, and then,
is this my car warranty trying to get at me, bro?
Fucking Matt was like, no mames, if they fucking take us in this shuttle and then they're gonna go take us to fucking like what is it, like insurance presentation?
Imagine, that would have been perfect.
He's like, they're gonna take us to a fucking like insurance presentation.
Like, guys, we were so fucking lost. Like, and everybody was this.
Everybody was confused too, but ahí estamos de pendejos making fucking line. For all we know, they're really taking us and killing us somewhere because they did not tell us where they were taking us.
So we acá también like, bien obedientes. We got on the fucking shuttle bus. And we're like, let's pray.
And so we're over here praying that we're not gonna go die right now when we're in the shuttle bus, okay? Like, we still made it onto the shuttle. And it's like, bro, everybody listening to us is like, no, estas pendejas.
Estas sí se las lleva con...
They're easy to kidnap.
Yes. Literally, like...
So we get on this bien obedientes, we get on the fucking shuttle bus, but they're still not telling us where they're taking us. Like, they're just like 20 at a time.
Like, okay.
And it's like one shuttle bus going back and forth, but like it would go take people and then come back empty to go pick up more people.
So we never saw them.
So we never saw them. We're like, oh my God, like where's this going? So finally it picks us up and we're going. It takes us around the fucking block, okay? Like, we could have walked there. But
instead of fucking waiting in line for I don't even know how long. But I think it's like protocol or something like that.
I don't know what.
No sé qué.
No sé.
I don't know.
But it takes us around the block. We could have literally walked there. And then you go into like, it's like a side. First, I was hella sketchy.
It wasn't an alley.
It was in an alley. You had to go in through an alley. And then you go into this building, and it
was just a door.
It was just one door. It didn't have any signage. No
security
signage
outside.
No security. It was just like, all right, come on in. And we go in, and it looked like a warehouse, but it wasn't a warehouse.
Guys, tenía como, what is it called? El triple, what is it called in English?
It was the plywood?
Yeah, plywood everywhere.
It was like plywood. Like, it looked like somewhere where Dexter killed people.
Yes. We're just looking at each other like
it looked like they started building a venue and did not fucking finish, because some of it had like metal sheets and then other part was just plywood. So I don't know if that's the aesthetic they were going for.
I don't know, bro, but I remember at one point I was like, I feel like I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm actually fucking dreaming.
Like, we sat there and I was like, Edith, like, I know we're here, but I feel like we're not here. Like, I don't know where we're at.
Like,
and then
I'm like, oh shit.
We go in and there's like a VIP area, but it kind of looked a little ghetto. Like it looked like, what do they call them? Those wooden spool tables?
Yeah.
So it was like wooden spool tables with these little like metal chairs. Like, it looked like straight out of a fucking movie.
Yes.
Like, it looked weird. Like, it didn't look like a professional setting.
No,
venue.
guys, I felt like I was in a movie.
I know, me too. I felt, and then so we're in this like building, and then there's no openers. We're just sitting there, and like these bleachers, because there's bleachers, and we're just kind of sitting there, and like other people were kind of standing up, like closer to like the gate, like the stage area, and mind you, the stage was so tiny. It was like, I don't know, like my bathroom. Like, so I was just like, what is it? And then we look up, and then they're doing the meet and greet up there, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So they weren't doing the meet and greet in the shuttle bus. It's up there. But yeah, we just sat there, and then
for a solid, like, what?
I would say we sat there for like 2 hours.
Literally, guys, nomás estábamos bien calladitos. We were just like,
because
processing what was happening.
Yeah, and we're sitting on these bleachers, and we're just like, I just felt like it was a movie. Like, I didn't feel like that was real life. Yeah. It didn't feel like real life. And then finally, like, because we were there since like what, 6 something.
Yeah, he didn't play.
He didn't even go until 9:30. He didn't go on stage till 9:30, and
he said he was gonna go on at 7:30. Keep in mind there was no openers, guys. So it was.
We were just kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
There was like, I think there was a little bit of music playing.
Yeah, después, yeah.
There was some music playing, but that was it. Like, and then he like, starts the show. He sings great. But I don't know. I feel like the whole experience of the venue threw me for a fucking loop.
Yeah.
Like, I was thrown for a fucking loop. And, like, I was, like, digging, like, some of his songs. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I know these songs. But the one song that I was like, I want him to like sing. Did not sing it. Did not sing it.
Yeah, she was disappointed.
I was disappointed. Louis, you should have sang Take Care of My Mother. That was the one song. I was like, I want him to sing this song.
I know. But it's funny how like when he took off his shirt and he was taking, everybody was like going crazy. Even the guy, del señor enfrente.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Because this man like apparently loves to take off his clothes. So he like takes off his he had like a button up that he had like open and then takes that off, and then at the very end ends up taking off the wife beater and he's just shirtless and
this is funny. Me, I'm just like
yeah, because I was like I didn't even know what to say. I didn't even know what to think. But then you just hear like all the girls or whatever. But then there was like this old couple and the guy too. He was like
and then he was doing some magic mic moves.
He was doing some magic mic moves, and I was like, interesting. I was like, this is not at all what I thought this concert would be like.
Instead, Val was just like...
No, yeah, Val was like...
Val was totally, what the fuck did you bring me to?
Yeah, Val was turned off by the whole fucking thing, okay? And then at the end, I was like, damn. I was like, Edith and Val are not going to want to go anywhere with me anymore.
Definitely an experience.
Yeah. It's a great story to tell.
Yeah, it's a great story to tell. Mom was like, how did you get in a van and not know where you were going? And I was like, I really don't know. I literally just trusted God. At that point, I was like, I'm putting myself in this very weird situation. Please don't let it be wrong.
I know, but I feel like that is so crazy. I feel like this kind of shit always happens to me though? Like I get put in these weird like situations, like because even when you were talking to the girl next to you, you were like,
yeah, because they were from there. They were from Sandburn, and I asked them because I was like, is this how y'all do things? Like, I get it, you know, like suspense, but God, I need to know. So I asked the girls, and they're like, no, girl, we've gone to so many concerts here, and we've never had this experience. And I'm like, great. And then the other girl was like, oh, hopefully it's not a cartel taking us. And I was like, girl. But yeah,
guys. Shout out Louis the Singer. Maybe have your manager scout these venues beforehand,
or at least tell us where exactly the location.
Yeah, because
for people like us that we need to know like where the fuck, like
where we're going. Yeah, like I didn't, like the whole time I'm over here thinking like, God, I just don't want to die today.
like not today. Come on,
not today. Like come on now. Like I'm not even back home. I'm not even in Vegas right now.
That's the thing about it that made it more weirder, because we're not in our city, so it's not like we could just like, we're taken to this place and we know where the fuck to.
Yeah, because if we were in Vegas and we were being taken, we'd be like, okay, like ya sabemos más o menos.
Like I know this kind of street and I know where to fucking run or
and
whatever.
You know the people. Yes. You know, like we know our city, but we're in Sandburn and we're just like. The whole time I'm just like, God, I don't want to die today.
I'm like, shit.
But we're going with it. I'm like trusting the this whole experience was like, I think what taught me was trust the process.
and see, maybe I'll surprise you. But pobre Val.
I know. And then so we're actually gonna be, this comes out Monday, so we had just came back from Cali again because we went back to Cali.
Yeah.
And we're going to a conference. We went to ya se me olvidó el nombre.
Is it called Elevate?
Elevate. The Elevate conference
by Chicano Hollywood.
By Chicano Hollywood, yes. It's like a Latino entertainment.
Yeah, it's like a Latino creator conference.
Yeah, something like that. So
you have your directors, your actors, your musicians, your podcasters.
And of course, La Lucha Israel had to be there to represent.
Yes. Guys, we're like nervous. I'm nervous. I'll speak for myself. I'm fucking nervous as shit.
Oh yeah, I'm nervous too.
But hopefully, todo va a salir bien, and we're gonna be able to network and learn a lot of new things.
Yes, that's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, so I'm excited to see who we run into. Hopefully, a lot of other Latino podcasts, Latino creators. Yeah. I that's what I'm excited for too. Especially because like nosotros damos un poco retiraditas. Like a lot of like this is like LA. Like everybody is in LA area, like California area, and we're from Vegas. So we're like, you know what? We need to network.
So ahí vamos otra vez. Like literally, we came back to Vegas for a couple days and we're going back.
And then we're going back,
which is exhausting.
Yeah, but I feel so we convinced Val to go with us. And if they ask him,
conference be good because Val, like if this goes wrong, Val's gonna strike us out from making plans ever again.
He's not gonna trust us to ever make fucking plans ever again. But so like he's like, oh, so where is this at? And
I was like, please don't ask that question. Because I know where it's at.
Because we pull up the fucking address and it looks like an abandoned warehouse.
Yes. Yeah.
And Val looks at it and he's like, the fuck?
Another van?
Yeah. But I was like, but this has to be super legit. I don't think the shuttle bus is taking us there. But it just looks like an abandoned warehouse. Yeah. But I'm pretty positive that vamos a regresar y vamos a estar sanas.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
We're trusting the process. Yeah. But yeah, so we're excited. We'll have to talk more about the conference next episode. Yeah, we'll let you guys know
everything we learned and people we met. Wish us luck because sometimes I'm like have social anxiety and shit. So
me too.
I mean, I need the fucking luck.
I know. It's so weird because we are podcasters and we're over here like hella shy.
Yes, it's because también es algo que it's in a different space that we've never been in. You get me? Like, okay, like where you work, you could talk, you know a lot of stuff of your profession, you know? I know a lot of stuff of my profession. So put me in a setting like that, like, fuck, I'll talk your ear off. But then we're like, and going into a whole new fucking area.
Yeah, where we're gonna meet other people,
like creators,
and who are probably way more fucking advanced than we are. And we're just gonna be like, yeah, we started with the laptop and like USB microphones,
and our phone,
That's where we started.
So, yeah, I have a really good feeling about it. Yeah.
But you're still nervous?
Yeah, I'm still nervous,
bro. Don't be nervous, bro.
Don't be nervous, bro.
All right. I think we're ready for our break. So we will be right back, guys. And we're back.
Bitch. Me looking.
I wanted people to get it behind the scenes.
Me looking at myself all the time on the phone. All the fucking time, guys. That's me. Like, I say like a good like couple minutes just looking to make sure that. Y de todos modos me sale mal. Como last episode, bro, tenía el pelo así, se me iba medio acá. No sé si vieron. If you guys are watching on YouTube, like I had a hair that was like kept on moving to the middle.
It had like a mind of its own.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking control that shit.
The crazy part is, I didn't even notice it.
She didn't, and she notices everything, and she didn't notice my hair, bro.
I think it's because I was hyper fixated on something else.
Yeah, she was.
So it kind of just went over my head.
I was like, "Fucking Angel."
All right, guys. We're gonna do a few chismes because I know we have some catching up to do. So let's do a few and then see where that takes us. So.
Okay. Oh my god.
I'm kind of nervous.
Cramps.
All right. Okay, aquí voy a empezar. Hi guys, I have an interesting topic. Can we talk about blocking people? What are your thoughts on this? Blocking numbers or people on social media? And
block them bitches. Block them. I don't give a fuck. People say it's immature. Go ahead, say it's immature. But for me, it's like if I don't want your energy, I don't want to see your energy. I don't want you seeing my energy. You know, like I'm gonna block you. Simple. I don't owe anybody anything. So.
I haven't blocked too many people.
I haven't blocked my ex still, but still. Ahí vamos.
I know. Because she'll be like, oh my God, guess who said? And I'm like, why haven't you blocked him? like que siempre está preaching blocking.
I know. I blocked everybody else. I haven't blocked my ex still, though. We'll get to there. We'll get there.
So, yeah, I feel like if you want to block people, shit.
I feel like we put too much thinking into it.
Yeah, and like you don't owe anybody an explanation. No. That's one thing that like I don't know why. Not that it irks me, but it's like when someone says, like, you invite somebody to go somewhere and then they're like, oh no, I can't, but then they give you this long ass explanation. I'm like, it's okay, you don't have to explain yourself to me. Like, I'm an adult, you're an adult, I understand, shit comes up, you don't want to go, whatever. Like, you don't have to give me a whole fucking background story on why you're not going somewhere or why you don't want to do something or whatever. It's just like, we're adults, you don't owe anybody an explanation. If you want to fucking block somebody, block them.
Block them bitches, like, who cares?
I actually recently, I think like a few days ago, I just blocked the first person in like a long ass time.
Really?
Yeah. I have not blocked anybody in years.
Really?
Yeah, because the last time that I blocked somebody was my ex.
Damn.
The toxic one.
I do the thing where it's like, if I don't like the energy you're putting out and everything like that, it's just not it. And it's mostly like, sometimes people post, I mean, you could post whatever the fuck you want, but at the end of the day, it's like whoever I want to see their content, that's who I'm going to have as friends. And if I don't really like your content, I'm not going to have you as a friend.
So why don't you just unfriend them instead of blocking them?
No, I said, like, I block them so that way they can unfollow me and
unblock them. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm like, I don't want them seeing my shit either. Like, okay, for what? You get me?
That makes sense.
If you post like a lot of like very, how can I say, promiscuous, I don't want to say promiscuous, but there's people that outright post almost like fucking porn on their shit, and I don't like that shit. I'm sorry, not sorry, we're fucking adults. I'm not in fucking a horny ass teenager anymore, you know.
Wait, so is it girls or guys?
Mostly guys.
What?
Yeah,
guys are putting,
yeah, but I blocked most of them. Like, I blocked the
that's crazy. Yeah, the last time I blocked anybody was my ex, like, years ago. Yeah. And then I just blocked somebody recently because they kept bugging me. They kept sending me messages and I was like, what do you want from me? So, no, and like, okay, here's the thing. So this person had sent me a message on Instagram and I just kind of let it sit.
Yeah.
And then I got another message on Instagram and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let it sit. And then they reached out to me through Facebook Messenger.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. And then later on, they
WhatsApp or
commented on one of my pictures on Instagram and was like, hey, I just reached out to you on Instagram, DM, and Messenger. Get back to me, please. And I was like, you know what, block.
What the fuck? Ew, weird.
Right? I was like, you know what?
Get the hints. I don't want to talk, bro.
Yeah, I was like, no, you're doing too much. Get the fuck out of here.
No, bro, no. I also block a lot of people that, like, when guys say inappropriate shit to me, block automatically. Like, I don't, yeah. I haven't blocked too many girls, actually. I don't think I've blocked any.
Well, it was a girl that I blocked.
Damn.
I was like, who needed to talk to me this fucking bad?
Yeah. I've unfriended people, like, mostly I unfriend girls, but the ones that I actually block are mostly guys. Just because I don't want them.
Because they're inappropriate?
Yeah, inappropriate.
And don't know what no means.
Yeah, exactly.
Or don't know how to take a hint.
Yeah. Or people that I, like, gone on dates with and it's gone bad. Don't want you seeing my shit.
Yeah, block whoever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You don't owe anybody an explanation. All right, you want to read the next one?
Me dejaste la bien larga, ¿verdad?
No, it's not that long. It starts with girl.
Okay. Oh, good. Girl. Hi, girl. I'm 30 years old and still a virgin. Okay. That's a first?
That's rare.
That's a fucking first. The last guy I talked to broke up with his long-term girlfriend and has befriended me on Instagram and has liked all my stories that I posted. He has tried to get my attention. I'm tempted to go for it and get it over with because I need to get laid. I don't go out very much and I'm very shy, so it's hard to find a guy. This seems the easier option. I'm also afraid if I tell a guy I'm a virgin at 30, he will freak out and find it weird. Advice, please. I love listening to you both. Oh, thank you, amiga. Fuck! What kind of advice? Do I give the good advice or the bad advice?
Okay, I actually have a question. I have a genuine question. Does he need to know if you're a virgin?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Like, I don't think
he needs to know.
I don't think he needs to know that.
I mean, if you're just looking, like, to get kind of, like, you know,
You're fixed.
Just get it over with. Yeah. Just get laid and stuff like that. I stay away from fucking tell him, in my opinion. Like, he doesn't have to know. Unless he asks, straight up asks them. But, like, if you want to lie too, but that's you. But I really don't.
Yeah, I don't think it's important for him to know if you are. I mean, if you want to, like, be open about that. But what, is there a reason why you would want to tell somebody?
I don't know.
I mean, if they probably think you're inexperienced and you're like, well, I'm just...
Yeah, you could just maybe, like, if you're kind of afraid about not being that experienced, you could maybe, like, don't say you're a virgin, but say, like, you know, let's go slow. Let's just see how things go. Like, I'm a little...
But do you think if he, like, pops her cherry, he's going to be like, what the fuck? Like, do you think he'll know?
No.
But also, like, what if she doesn't say anything and then, like, it hurts her? She's never done it.
Well, either way, it's going to hurt if you haven't done it in a long time. Kind of. If it's really big. What
the fuck, you know?
Just be all... Let me censor that the fuck out.
No, you're leaving that. That was funny.
Well, you never know. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Girl, I'm just saying, don't say anything about you being a virgin. You know.
Yeah, I don't think you should
get
say
your
anything.
fucking fix. If that's what you want, girl, like if you want to get your fix and get it over with, go for it. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're like stressing me because you're like a 30-year-old virgin, honestly, like, I don't think you should be like stressing too much. If you want to wait till marriage,
why? Okay, I also want to know, like, why have you waited this long? Because, like, what if it is important for her to have like a deeper connection with somebody before she gets intimate?
Well, she says she doesn't go out very much, so she doesn't.
Oh. Maybe
have like a lot of opportunity because she doesn't go out that much. She doesn't really socialize too much.
Oh, damn. I don't know.
But if you don't have, like, because there's people that have put a lot of importance on virginity and waiting until marriage. That's a whole other fucking ballpark. But if you're not really, that's not really your thing, and it's just because it hasn't happened, and this is your opportunity, and you're okay just, you know, fucking, like, just getting over with it, go for it. Honestly, you live once. And if it's bad, then it never happened. You erase it from your memory.
You said just erase from your memory. That's hella funny. Okay, let me go to the next one. No, this is a long one.
Yay.
All right. Hi, friends. I've been listening to you guys since day one.
Aww, we
have an OG.
We have an OG.
And I just want to say congratulations on the podcast, and I appreciate how real and open y'all always are. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We keep it 100. I wanted to get your opinion on something. I'm a bonus mom of 2. I've been in my stepchildren's lives for 5 years now. Their bio mom and I are civil, always have been since the beginning. See, I just found out that she has been making unnecessary comments to my husband. For example, she's been engaged twice within the 5 years. Both times she...
Damn, I can't even get once. Like, what this bitch doing?
You're like, need to take notes?
I know.
She's been engaged twice within the 5 years. Both times she's compared her rings to the one my husband gave to her when they got married at 18, 19 years old. She said, it's better than the one you got me. If that's not as bad, she's even compared how her now ex-husband made more money than my husband and has a real job, whatever the fuck that means.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's giving me kind of like low-key envidiosa.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. When my husband told me this, it honestly pissed me off because it makes me feel like she is trying to get a reaction out of my husband. Prior to finding out about these things, I genuinely wanted to build a genuine mom-stepmom friendship, but I feel like her intentions are good or real. Someone to whom I can express my feelings or how my or our life is. She'll text me and ask me how I'm feeling because I have shared with her before that I suffer from depression and anxiety. But ever since I found this out, I've kept it dry and short because I don't feel feel her intentions are genuine anymore. What do you guys think? P.S. Saludos from Atlanta. Ooh.
Oh, shit. Atlanta. Hey, girl. Hey. Straight up, that's envidiosa, guys. I don't trust her. My gut feeling is saying no.
Yeah.
Like, keep it short and dry and keep it civil. No need more. No,
and I
more.
feel like, I definitely don't think she's like reaching out to you because she's has concern over you. I think she's like reaching out because es bien like
quiere saber.
Yeah, es bien metiche, chismosa, like quiere saber what's going on.
She wants to know that her life is better.
Yeah, because I feel I'm getting the like she's always trying to one up you.
Yeah.
Like, or not you specifically, but like the situation, like you and your husband.
Yeah. No, just keep it civil. You know, talk about what is needed, but don't go beyond that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she has true, like, genuine intentions for a friendship, in all honesty.
Yeah, I agree.
Watch her back. So.
I agree. I don't think she has good intentions either. Damn, you just said that and I just repeated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, God. So just keep it civil. I think.
As long as you have a civil, like, that's pretty good. That's far better than a lot of people out there that, you know, have really bad relationships with their, what is it? The stepkids, bioma. So.
Yeah, because I've seen the situation. I've seen it where, like, the stepmom and the
no se llevan
nada. And it makes everybody's life miserable.
Especially for the kids.
Especially the kids, yeah. So. But I agree. Just keep it civil. But like, she's not your real friend.
No. Not your bag. But yeah.
Anyways, should we read another one or?
Yeah, danos otro. Ya nos dejaste aquí.
My relationship.
Oh, these ones are a little bit shorter. Maybe we could do this. Okay. My relationship with my dad has improved so much. My mom is toxica as fuck though. My dad and I really do be venting together with how crazy my mom be going. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you know, sometimes moms can be really toxic. Both parents, honestly. But I'm glad that you at least have a good relationship with your dad, you know? But keep in mind, like, you know, toxic moms. You know, how toxic? Like, is it, like, to the point where you could just ignore kind of some of the toxicity and still have a relationship?
Wait, is your dad still with her? Right?
Oh, shit.
Are they still together?
I know they dijeron.
Because it's venting with how crazy my mom is.
I think so, or no? Or no?
I don't know.
A lo mejor no.
Because, okay, that's another thing that I not that I'm not cool with, but like I think it's kind of weird is when parents talk negatively about each other to the kids.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be a partnership.
Exactly. And like, I think that's weird. You know what I mean? Yeah. To me, that's kind of weird. Yeah. And that's not to say anything bad about your dad. But I to me, it's weird when like, and this is one of the conversations that Val and I have had, that if like we ever have kids, for one, we're not going to be undermining each other in front of the kids, because then you're basically telling the kid that it's okay not to listen to that parent, and that their word is more important than the other parents. And I just think it's like weird, like whenever you have like marital problems, like you don't go to your children about those.
Yes.
Because I've definitely been there. I've been in a position,
been there, done that shit,
where the one parent is like talking so badly about the other parent, and it puts the kid in a weird situation where now you're like, I don't want to feel like I'm picking a side, you know? And then you start to feel awkward because you don't want to say the wrong thing to one parent about the other. You know what I mean? And it's just very awkward for the kids. So, man, I just turned this conversation into something else.
Damn, it's deep.
No, but it's just, that's one of the things that, like, it really bothers me is when parents don't present a united front. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Same. I completely agree with that.
And like, yeah, the mom might be hella toxic, but I feel like if your parents were still together, like, I don't think your dad should be talking shit about her.
No, exactly.
But at the end of the day, like, I'm glad that you guys have a really good relationship, you know?
You know what's really helped me? Because I feel like a lot of us, like, deal with parents that have, like, past traumas that could involve into toxicity and shit like that. And I think it's come with maturity and everything like that. That what's helped me to kind of, because my parents, you're not gonna change your parents. Only if they want to change, they'll change. But the way that you could kind of like, in a way, not feel better, but you understand a little bit better where they're coming from, is like seeing how kind of like they grow up and what's affecting them, and it's like, oh, that's why they're like this. You know, it helps me better just kind of, I don't want to say take it, how would you say it, like kind of better, no sé cómo decirlo, no sé, no, you're not finishing my sentence, I don't like this. To better, like, I don't want to say understand, of course understand your parents, but better being able to process what, like, whatever they spew at you. Like, for example, if your mom's being toxic, okay, I could see you being toxic and shit like that. Maybe you won't change it because you don't want to, but I know where you're coming from, and that way I have more compassion for you. There we go.
Yeah, you explained it very well.
It helps me a bit, because al final del día, and we said it a lot of times on this podcast, you cannot change somebody unless they want to change themselves. So,
you know, I've done that a lot too, because sometimes I'm like, ugh. Whenever like me and my mom bump heads about certain things, it's like, sometimes I'll just feel like, oh my God, why is my mom like this? You know, but it's just like, I have to put myself in like her position, and it's just like the shit that she has gone through, and like there's a whole bunch of stuff I don't even know about my mom. So it's kind of like hard to really pinpoint like why my mom is the way she is, but I can kind of understand, like, from what I do know, like, understand where she's coming from. And it's like some of the shit that my mom has gone through, I'm just like, pues que no va a estar loca.
Damn, calling your mom crazy. My mom crazy too.
I think like we all have our crazy, right? Yeah. We all have our crazy. We all have our madness. We all have our quirks.
But I feel like, como dije, like knowing where she kind of comes from and everything like that gives you a little bit more compassion towards her. Like, okay, that's why she is like that, and maybe I can't change her, so I'll better try to just understand her and meet her where she's at. Because it's not always going to, like, they're not always going to change. And that's what I do with my parents. Because believe me, we bump heads all the fucking time. I'd be telling them las verdades. Probably at one point, I'm probably the least, like, child, honestly. But at the end of the day, I know to a certain point, I'm not going to change my parents. Mis padres son tercos y bien cabeza dura. And I know where they come from because of the childhood they had. And all I can do is kind of meet them where they are. I love them still. Still gonna have a relationship with them. Still wish they could heal, but that's at their own time if they give themselves that time.
And I'm also very happy you have a good relationship with your dad, because
at least with one parent.
Yeah, you know? Not everybody has that.
No.
And they can feel like completely alone sometimes.
I know.
Do we have time for another one?
I think so.
Okay. Last one?
Okay.
Or you want to read one more?
I mean, okay. What time are we at?
Oh, well, these are kind of short, so I think we're good.
Let's do them.
Okay.
Oh, no.
This guy I was talking to was hooking up with a guy, and the guy sent me a video of him giving my man head.
Damn. Did you know that he was like, he was bi? That was my stomach. That's the In-N-Out doing his work right now, bro.
I just think that is crazy, because this guy literally said, let me just send this bitch real quick that I could pull her man if I want to.
Petty. But imagine the shock, bro. It's like...
Yeah, especially if you didn't know.
Yeah.
If you, like, didn't know that they went both ways or whatever.
Which is
that's
nothing wrong with that, but it's just a shock.
It's a shock.
Because that, and then they're cheating. You get me? Like, and then the other way, if you kind of already know that they go both ways, they send you that, it's like, oh shit, they're fucking cheating.
Yeah.
But now it's two. It's like, I didn't know this, and I didn't know that.
That's crazy. And then like, what if it was a past fling, but it's like, you still don't want to see the person that you're like with, or whatever.
I wouldn't want to see my future boo with whatever person they were with before. Like, the fuck? No. Ew.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
Fuck.
So wait, did you know the guy for him to just send it to you, or he went out of his way to send this to you?
I know. Questions.
Elaborate. All right. My dad.
Okay. My dad passed away, and my grandfather decided to take everything away from my brother and I, and even had the audacity to threaten us, and not let us assist my dad's funeral. What? All the families stand on his side due to getting a little piece of something.
That is so fucked up.
First off, I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah. I can't even imagine what the fuck you're going through, because the fact that it's like your own fucking family.
Yeah. Like, they already lost their dad, and now they can't even attend their funeral, and they got everything taken, like, everything that they know, it's got taken away from them.
Damn.
That's so sad. You know, it's crazy that family can do that to family.
It be your own people, bro. Yeah. It fucking sucks, and it's so sad to see that, you know? It's so fucking sad. And then the other family's still on his side because they want a little piece of whatever. Toda esa gente bien... Ay, fucking gente hipócrita.
Bien aprovechada.
Yeah. All good when the fucking dad was alive. Once he passed away, let's get all that shit.
Bien aprovechados. They're like, oh my God, yeah, no.
I'm so sorry you're going through that shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That fucking sucks. That hella sucks. Okay.
How old is it, Grandpa, bro? I didn't say, huh? Why do I resort to violence all the time, bro? I'm sorry.
That's so sad.
I resort to violence, bro. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It takes a lot.
Okay. I feel like I'm living in a movie and I'm not the main character. I feel like everyone around me is moving while I'm frozen and can't seem to feel real. My mind is not functioning and my heart is somewhere else. You feel?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm glad that I'm not currently in that mind space, but believe me when I fucking tell you that I've been in that mind space for fucking years.
Damn, that's loud.
Yeah. Like, I fucking get when just life is just passing by and you just can't move. You're just there.
Is it kind of like, do you feel like dead inside?
Yeah, in a way. Like, not dead, like you're there, but like not there.
Like a zombie? Like you're just going through the motions of things, but not really feeling.
Like autopilot type shit.
Oh, that's my childhood.
Yeah, like that.
My childhood. That was my childhood, where I felt like I was going a lot of it because I used to like numb a lot of things, and I felt like I was just kind of like going through the motions of life, and then not really living it. Not really living it. I know. It's really sad.
Yeah, it is.
Like me looking back at it now, I'm like, damn, like that was really what I was going through.
It's fucking hard, and it's hard to get the fuck out of it. Because there's not, like, an easy way to be like, do this, and you get, no.
What do you think helped? Like, therapy?
Doing things that take me out of the fucking routine. Like, doing things that I genuinely are for me, you know?
That's what my doctor told me, too. Because when I first got diagnosed with depression, and everything else.
Todo lo otro.
Yeah, all the stuff. The new diagnosis apparently I didn't even know of. But when my doctor first told me, he was like, literally my homework was, I have to go and do something for me that makes me happy. And that was my homework. And like the next time I saw him, he'd be like, so what did you do? And he would like test me, and he'd be like, oh, did you do that because like it was convenience, or was it because you went out of your way and like that's what you wanted to do? So, and honestly, me like and I think that's when I started taking up baking, because it like made me really happy. Yeah. And it was very therapeutic for me, even though sometimes I was a little stressed, but I think that's when I took up baking out of nowhere. Like, you can ask my family, everyone, like, out of nowhere, one day I'm just like buying all this shit to bake. But I think do something out of the ordinary, like something out of, routine, like you said. Yeah. And do something for you. Like, try doing something that, will make you happy. And if it doesn't make you happy, then find something else,
Yeah, and you have to keep on doing it. You can't just be like, oh, this shit didn't work, so no, you have to keep on fucking pushing yourself to get the fuck out of there. For me, what helped me a lot, well, yeah, of course, therapy. And like, just doing things for myself. Like, I would go and buy myself flowers, make myself feel good.
I can buy myself flowers.
I would go to a fucking park and just kind of read, like, something out of like my normal fucking routine. I would paint. I tried a whole bunch of shit, and I still do a lot of them. But I journal a lot, because sometimes writing shit out like helps you kind of process shit. I don't know. It's just those little things, and something that it's gonna stick, and then you start doing it, and you kind of slowly start getting out. But yeah, definitely. I also, like, one thing that I do for myself to always feel like pretty good and just makes me feel, kind of gives me that main character energy, is always getting my nails done.
Yeah, I love when I get my nails done. Yeah,
like, and I will always try to have my nails done, because it makes me feel good, and it's something I genuinely, it's money, but I'm investing in myself. So,
and you know what's true? Like, I actually, excuse me, I think I burped. It's true what they say, because, like, I remember whenever you know how they say that whenever you're feeling like a little depressy or you're feeling a little sad, like, get up and like start doing jumping jacks, like get your endorphins or whatever, like, get up and like go for a run, get up and take a shower,
even just a fucking walk.
Walk outside. Like, take a shower or go for a run, or go for a run and then take a shower. But it's gonna like
take a shower, go run.
It's kind of like washing off the funk.
Yeah.
Like, you're sweating out the funk type of thing. It has helped me sometimes when I'm just like not feeling, and you cannot. And one thing that I really liked what your therapist told you, because I've also believed in this since for a while when I was going through my shit too, is you can't rely on motivation. Like, you have to think of it as like, when you don't always feel like brushing your teeth, but you do it. Why? Because you kind of have to brush your teeth.
Yeah, please brush your teeth. Like, you don't feel like taking a shower, but you're still gonna take it because hygiene, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same shit. Like, think about it, the same thing. Like, yeah, you don't feel like going out and maybe doing something out of the ordinary, like how I said, maybe going to the park and reading a book. You don't feel like it, but make yourself.
Yeah, make yourself. Don't rely on motivation, because half the time you won't even have it.
Yeah. More than half the time you won't have it at all.
Yeah. Or like, you know what that reminds me of? There's this girl on TikTok who she did the like doing things after work until I feel alive.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I fucking love the whole concept of it, because like a lot, like, I don't know, like, I'm one of those people that sometimes I get into this routine of like, go to work, come home, and then just like chill until I go to sleep, and then do it all over again. Yeah. So you get stuck in this routine of like, all I'm doing now is just fucking working.
Yeah.
Or like, well, now we have the podcast, so it's a little different, Yeah. But before, I got into that routine of like work, come home, work, come home, work, come home. And it's like, I love her whole concept of like, I'm gonna start doing shit outside of work, because now my life doesn't just consist of just working. It's like, I'm actually living my life for me.
Yes. I love that.
I think like one of them, she like went into the fucking ocean. Like, she just drove to she lived by the beach.
I think on one of them, she like went on a date with herself, right? Like,
yeah.
She did like a dinner.
She did a picnic. I think she did a picnic. Another one was going for a drive. One of them was like laying on the beach. Yeah. One of them was like, she did like random shit every day.
And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to spend money or anything like that. It could be like just cualquier cosita just takes you out of your routine right now, because that's the thing about it. You're kind of like frozen in this certain like routine that you're in. Also, what I recommend is like, I think everybody has a different definition of main character energy. Write down what if you envision yourself as a main character, how would it be? Like, what is your main character doing? So write it down, everything that you would see your main character doing, like if you were the main character, whatever, and fucking do it. Fucking do it. Once you write it down, maybe like once a week, like challenge yourself to do one of those things on the list.
I like that.
So maybe I should start doing that myself, girl.
Maybe I should do that too.
But yeah, I think that slowly but surely te vas a sacar poco poquito. It's not gonna be a fucking flip on the switch, but you gotta push yourself.
Yeah, and over time you'll start to feel it.
Yeah.
And I remember like this one time, because I was going through really bad depression, and I remember I started like kind of getting my health on track. And I remember this one moment, this very specific one moment where I didn't like, I mean, I've never been a fucking gym rat, okay? I've never been a gym baddie.
I wish
I could love it as much as some people do. I literally would have to force myself to get up in the morning to go to the gym. And I didn't do it because the one thing about me is that, like, once I get into, like, some kind of, like, routine or discipline, I follow through for the sake of following through, not because I genuinely want to do the thing. So, like, I remember I would go to the gym at, like, 4 or 5 in the morning, and, like, I just kept doing it, not because I fucking loved it, but because, like, I was like, okay, I gotta keep doing it. And so I remember one morning, like, it didn't suck as badly as it did after me forcing myself every fucking morning to go to the gym. Long. Yeah. And, like, I remember this one moment of, like, I was driving home from the gym and the sun was coming up. Because the sun still hadn't came up. Yeah. But I was driving home. I had my music on blast. And the sun was coming up. And then I just got, like, out of nowhere, I just started smiling. Because I got this feeling of, like, oh my God. Like, I felt like I had that. For me, it was, like, my main character energy. Yes. Like, I was just like, oh my God, you're following through, like, with what you said you were gonna do. I don't feel like shit because I'm eating healthy and I'm working out. Like, I just had this, like, this warm, fuzzy feeling of, like, oh my God.
Kind of like euphoric in a way?
Yes. It was a very, yes, like that, euphoric. It was, like, this very amazing feeling. And it was just, like, nothing could have killed my vibe that morning. Yeah. Like, I don't care, whatever anybody had done. Like, it was just very, like, nobody was going to take that high away from me.
But there was, like, consistency. Consistency before it got to that point, you know? And it's with everything in life. So, yeah, I love that, you know? Mm-hmm. Consistency is still until you start feeling like the main character. Mm-hmm. You gotta fake it till you make it.
I'm gonna start following that advice now.
Me too.
All right. What were you gonna say?
Oh, damn. You were gonna cut it.
I was because I was like, okay, it's already.
Damn.
Okay.
Do you feel like the main character?
Of my life?
Yeah. I love that. Me too.
Because I'm trying to think back. Like, it's really hard once, like, I'm in this place now, but it's really hard for me to, like, now trying to, like, retract and think back to where I was before, where I didn't feel like a main character. I don't know, it's kind of hard. Why are you staring at me like that?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about the time that I didn't feel like a main character. I think it was when I was, like, hit rock bottom. Yeah. That's when I was, like...
Where everything felt yucky?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of, like, what made the difference now?
I don't know. We're just doing things that are
I think for me... Okay, now I'm starting to see a pattern. Now that you're making me think, okay? Damn. I'm starting to see a pattern. I think for me, when I start to feel main character energy, like I am right now, is when I'm following through with what I said I was going to do. Because this year, my goal was to live my Snoop Dogg life. And I was actually going to follow through with, like, if I want to try something or do something, like, I'm doing it. Like, I'm actually...
Yeah. You're fucking
following through, you know? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, it feels really good to, like, actually, like, live the life that I wanted to create instead of, like, living like a zombie and just going through the motions of life without, like, really feeling anything. Because one thing that I noticed about before when I was, like, numbing, when I was trying to, like, just when I felt, like, really numb because I didn't want to feel the pain of what I was going through, it's like you're also numbing away the good stuff. Like, that's one thing that you don't really, like, people don't talk about is when you're numbing the bad, you're also numbing the good, you know?
Like,
and then,
you can't pick and choose.
Yeah, and then you're not very grateful for where you're at and what the good stuff is and what good stuff you have in your life.
Yeah. That's very true. Never really saw it that way. But you're right.
What gives you main character energy right now?
In a way, kind of like what you said. I feel like it's also doing something that's very, 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 very outside of what a normal thing would be. Like, for example, this podcast. Like, who would have fucking thought?
Yeah, and then we're going to, and then we just went to that conference.
And we just went to that conference, and it went fucking amazing, you know? Like that.
And we made new friends.
Yeah, and we made lots of new friends. We made manifesting.
Yeah. We made more friends. That's not just me and her.
Yes. Like that kind of gives me main character energy, you know? Like I don't know. Like I said, I do like the simple things of like taking care of myself and getting my nails done, getting my hair done, looking good. That gives me main character. Dressing good gives me main character as well. I might look like shit right now, but like I'm saying like in the future right now. Later cuando salga. I don't know.
And actually taking care of yourself. Yeah.
It's a big thing.
I think learning to take care of yourself. Yeah. Because I feel like when I was going through like that, when I was going through like the what is it?
Rock bottom type shit?
Yeah, when I was going through the rough time. When I was going through
shit?
Yeah, when I was going through a rough time, it gets really hard to like even want to take care of yourself.
Oh yeah, it does. You kind of like
neglect yourself.
Neglected myself a lot.
Me too.
Like I didn't do anything for myself. I barely even fucking maybe put an eyebrow on or something. That's it.
Yeah.
But I stopped putting on makeup. And keep in mind, I love makeup. I love makeup. For me to just dejarme completamente, that's how you know I was not in.
Because you really neglect yourself, and it's like you're not putting yourself first. Damn. This got real deep.
Fuck.
We need to lighten up the mood.
I know. Anyways, if you're hearing this, you know, I want to challenge each and every one of you to do something that's a little bit outside of your routine.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Everybody who's listening to this, and even you don't have to tell us. No, but you'll know because you heard this. Yeah. So in your head, it's gonna be there. Like you'll know if you didn't follow through. Pick one thing that's out of the ordinary for you.
And it doesn't have to be like a big ass thing. Take yourself out to dinner alone. No, nothing like that. Just something small. Like I don't know.
Like you never walk the dog. Go walk the dog. Right?
Like maybe for your like on your lunchtime, go for a walk instead of just sitting there and watching Netflix, you know?
Like, yeah, that's true. Or go to eat by yourself, because you know how a lot of people don't
if you're able to. Yeah, definitely.
Because there's a lot of people who don't want to do things by themselves.
And you could start small, because you know what helped me out when it came to that? It's like I would just go to lunch by myself, and that kind of like started it to be me being comfortable being by myself.
Yeah, but I think people get caught up in like, oh, I'm going to go eat lunch by myself in my car. Oh. And then for me, that was like...
That's a little bit different.
Yeah. I think it's different when you go out to eat lunch by yourself and you sit at a table.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
That is totally different.
People like, yeah.
Because I don't know. Yeah, so that's your homework, guys.
Do something out of the ordinary for yourself. If you want to share with us, feel free to like, you know... leave a comment if you're watching on YouTube, or hit our DMs or anything like that. We'd love to hear about it too. Or just do it for yourself. You don't have to tell us, but just a little something.
You know what? I think we should be a little more hands-on with this, Edith. I feel like we should like say what we're gonna do.
Fuck.
And we gotta document. We gotta put it. It's gonna be on our story on IG, and our friends are gonna know if we did it.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot. I can't think. What do you want me to do? What should I do out of the ordinary?
What should I do?
What should I do? Angel, you put me on the spot. Come on. Think of something.
What's out of the ordinary for me?
I could go out to dinner, but
No, you've done that already, so you can't do that. What is out of the ordinary for you?
Go out for a walk?
No, you've done that before.
Okay. But it's not my normal routine. I did that today. It made me feel better.
Shit, no sé.
¿Ves? Ángel.
I come up with these ideas and then I'm like, fuck, I don't know. It has to be for me, right?
Yeah, it has to be for you.
For you, because I was about to say I can go do something for someone else. Why is that easier for me?
Yeah.
Why is that easier for me? Why is it easier for me to be like, oh, I can go do this for somebody, but like
when you can't do something for yourself?
Yeah.
Miss Girl.
What's gonna get me out of my comfort zone? out of the ordinary?
I don't know.
Jesus, I put us on the spot.
Fuck, man. You did. And I was not prepared. I can't think.
You know what? We might have to just come back to this.
You know what?
What?
I've been trying to do this, and I haven't put myself to it. I want to learn a new language.
Yeah, you went from like here to here. Like
bitch, you said something fucking new, bro. And I'm going with you.
I thought you were gonna be like, I'm gonna like read a book.
That too, bro. But I think I'm gonna finally fucking download Duolingo and learn Portuguese because, you know, future trip. Wink, wink. I'm probably gonna do that.
Okay.
What about you?
That. Fuck. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Miss Girl.
I know.
Try mariscos.
I've tried mariscos.
Okay.
You made me try coffee this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
That was a terrible experience.
Okay, first of all, Angel, like, I love pumpkin spice lattes. I love them so much. I'm like basic. I'm basic. You can call me basic. I don't give a fuck. So I made, because I was like, how are my like besties not gonna know what pumpkin spice lattes are, like how they taste? And I drink them all the time. So I made Angel and Val take a sip of my fucking PSL, and girl, they did not like it. They're like, what the fuck is this? This is what you drink?
We are a coffee-free home.
Yeah.
Which people
How are we friends? I fucking have no idea.
People think it's so weird. They're like, so wait, there's like no coffee at your house? Nope, none. Not a drop of coffee. We just don't drink coffee.
Mm. So what are you gonna start doing?
Fuck, I don't know.
Maybe going to bed earlier?
Girl. I don't know.
Walking. Cleo? Do you walk, Cleo? Or who walks Cleo?
We have taken her for a walk though, but I don't feel like that's something that would make me like
outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Start journaling.
I don't think
Start journaling. Do you journal?
Oh my god. There we go. I'm gonna start journaling.
I don't
journal. I'm scared of putting down what I have in my head on paper because what if someone reads it? They're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, the only person that could possibly read it is Val because he lives with you, but even then he kind of knows your deep dark thoughts.
I know.
And I do too, so like
yeah, okay, there we go. I've kind of been wanting to like start journaling, but then I feel like I might kind of shy away from it because I'm like, no, I just don't want to write. I don't want to write down what's going on in here.
You gotta start journaling. I love journaling. No más que a veces I get into the habit and then I lose it and then I get on it and then I lose it. But I really like it.
I can't remember. I think the last time that I journaled was a junior in high school.
Damn.
I remember. Because then I was reading it and I was like, yeah, something not right here.
Really? For me, especially for big events, when something big happens to me, lo que sea, positive or negative, I journal about it.
Oh, really?
And I have record of like, even when I was on my rock bottom, like I have all those journals.
Yeah.
And whenever I go back to read them, because sometimes I'm like, okay, where did I start? Like, I bawl out crying because it's like so emotional.
Really?
Reading back, because I can literally see myself writing that shit.
Really?
In that mental space. I don't know, it's really helpful.
I have like I can visualize myself where I was somewhere and it almost feels very real.
Yeah.
Like that one time. Remember when we filmed that episode where I was crying in the beginning and you were not sitting there?
Yeah.
It was Pancho.
Yeah, it was Pancho.
So that one, I literally, to make myself cry, I pictured myself walking into my house on Christie Lane, going through the memories of what the fuck happened in that house, and then walking to my room, and there was no door, and seeing myself, like the whole house is dark. Oh my god, ya quiero llorar. See, look at, I'm already getting there. I remember, it's just like, I can see myself walking through this house. It's all dark in this house because there's nobody there except for me. There's only me in that room. I walked to my room. And, like, my bed was up against the wall in the far corner over there, right next to the window. And I had just crawled into that window because I got dropped off by some friends. And I just remember, like, crawling to the end of my bed and just, like, balling up, like hugging my legs and just putting my head down. And I just started crying because I feel so alone. And I could just picture it so vividly.
Damn.
And I just...
No wonder you fucking opened up the vault of fucking emotions. Remember that episode? It was very...
Yeah.
You're like, shit.
Yeah, and I can...
Fuck, what did you open? What memory did you kick in?
Yeah, because I felt those emotions. Those emotions were so real and raw. Yeah. And I could still, if I put myself in the right headspace, or not right, but like put myself in that headspace, I can feel them all over again.
Fuck, yeah.
Okay, but let's not be sad.
Well, let's end this. This is what me and Angel said that we're going to do to get us out of our normal routine. I'm going to download Duolingo and fucking start learning a new language.
Okay.
And then Angel's going to start fucking journaling.
But I'm not gonna post my thoughts.
Yeah, let's not do that, bro.
Edith, you gotta screenshot your Duolingo, whatever the fuck you're learning.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna put a picture of me, of my blank page before I start writing.
Yes.
Because I'm not gonna put my thoughts out there for you guys.
No. They'll probably call them.
Imagine people are gonna hold it and they're gonna freeze it and they'll like zoom in to see what I'm fucking saying.
It's like, holy shit, she needs a doctor right now.
This bitch is crazy. Why is she not locked up right now?
She needs to be put on hold or something. I get you.
Okay, yeah. So, ya dijimos.
Okay. Y ustedes que están escuchando en su casita o en el carro or at work or wherever you're at, I want to know if you guys feel comfortable enough to tell me what your outside of the box thing is that you're going to do. Go ahead and let us know. If not, still do it.
Yeah. Just if you don't want to let us know, that's fine. But you will know if you followed through or not.
You and your thoughts.
Yeah, you and your thoughts. You will know if you didn't follow through. And if you think it's stupid or whatever, you're like, whatever, that's dumb. Just try it.
Yeah, just try it.
You might feel different about it.
Give you a little main character energy. Anyways, guys.
Yeah.
Ya nos vamos.
Yeah, because we are way over. Hey, didn't we say this episode was going to be short?
Yes, bitch.
And this is longer than our...
Fuck, man.
All right, guys. So we're going to call it. I hope everybody has an amazing week. What's our outro? Don't forget to follow us at La Lucha Israel Podcast on Instagram,
TikTok, and
Threads. Follow us on
Spotify and Apple Podcasts,
Yeah.
Leave a 5-star review if you love it. If you don't,
you hit the DMs.
Yeah.
If it's not 5 stars, hit the DMs. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. There's no need to leave a review.
Yeah. And if you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe.
It means a lot to us.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, and if you guys got any chisme, we have a new link in our bio for, what is it? Does the link just...
It's a link tree. So
it's a link tree.
Just go to the link and it's going to say the major chisme.
Yeah.
Chisme palmetiche and just leave it there.
Or if you're on YouTube, the link is also going to be in the description.
Yeah.
Because we like to know the chisme.
Somos metiches. And I know you guys are too. So come on.
All right, anyways, guys, ahí los dejamos. Que Dios los bendiga. Besitos.
Bye.
Adiós.